Alright guys, just show you the drive into Bent's Basin. I'm at Bringelly here, and the new airport at Badger's Creek's about, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes down the road. So Bringelly shops there, you got a takeaway shop. And well, there's a few other shops there. There's a small supermarket there. So if you ever come out camping here for a few days, you know, I think they got ice there, so you've got plenty of supplies there. So quite often get people ask me, what's it like going to Bent's Basin? Is the road sealed? Definitely all sealed, and it's all sealed in the camping and picnic area too. So the camera might be jumping a little bit. It is on the window there, so that's why it's bouncing around a little bit maybe. Some farms out here still. You've got some farms that grow a lot of crops out here still. This road does get in really a lot of rain. It does flood, and quite often you can't get through. But I've never, like I've been out this way my whole life, I've never known it to be blocked off for too long. Maybe a few days at most. Maybe it's been blocked off more than I'm just not aware of it, but yeah, all the times I've known it to be blocked from the water hasn't been that long. And they do maintain their road fairly good. You do get a lot of trucks using this road too, but it's, I don't know, 5-10 minute drive to Bent's Basin from the lights back there. Probably not even 10 minutes. So just keep an eye out for any potholes, but it's generally, you know, I've been on this road thousands of times, and it's generally, you know, pretty quiet really. It's just nice being away from the town, or from the city, out in I suppose you class it as a country road, sort of, I guess. I suppose time will tell what the flight plan will be for the new airport, whether the planes are going to be coming over the campground. Because they haven't, as far as I'm aware, they haven't released that yet. But I'm sure they must know by now. As far as I'm aware, the airport's supposed to be open, I don't know, another 5 years maybe. Nothing really exciting, guys. Just that I've had a lot of people message me about this place, so I thought I'll put the camera on so I can show you, because I know people like to bring their caravans out here, and you can bring your caravans out here. We've seen big caravans out here, motorhomes of all different sizes, you know, tents and swags, and I've even seen a person bring they bought a portable sauna out, and they built it. You had a fire in there and everything. That's on my page somewhere. I might have to repost it. It was unbelievable watching it. And when I went over and said hello to them, I'm not sure if they were Austrian, Germany, there was some sort of background like that, and I had a chat to them. Their English wasn't the best. But yeah, there was a guy there and a couple of ladies there. I don't know, maybe 60s in their age. And I asked the guy if I could take a photo of the outside. He goes, yeah, no problem. So I watched him build it. It didn't take him long. It was like a flat pack. It was quite interesting. And he goes, oh, you can take a photo inside if you want. And it was, at the time, there was only him and a lady outside sitting there. And I go, you sure? And he goes, yeah. He goes, oh, there's someone in there, but that's okay. I go, you sure? And he goes, yeah. So I open the door and there's a lady sitting there naked. So that caught me by surprise a bit. Yeah, so that was interesting. And he was selling. He had it set up and they were using it. And they were just there on a day, just like a day picnic. And he had them up for sale. I think he was, I can't remember now, but it might have been $5,000 he was selling them for or something. He had a phone number there and that. Yeah, so that was quite interesting. You had the proper fire in there with the hot stones and the chimney coming out and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it looked pretty good. Didn't take him long to put up. There you go. So we'll just turn on to this road now. This road's fine. You're probably bored by now. For those that are still watching the video, you're probably bored. You get to listen to Dave ramble on. But you're just far enough out of the city for this place without being too far. You know, if you come from somewhere right in the middle of Sydney, it's probably an hour's drive. If you're coming from Liverpool, I don't know, half an hour drive, maybe a bit more. You're not far off the main highway. You have to book online for this one. You used to be able to pay at the office there, but they stopped that quite a while ago now. Which is a bit of a bummer. It was good when they used to do that. So they do have rangers based at this campground, so you generally see rangers throughout the day driving around their little carts, whatever you want to call them, driving around, cleaning up and doing whatever they do. They've always been good to us, always had a chat, say hello to them. The road's in pretty good condition actually. It's probably the best I've ever seen it. I think a while back they redid a lot of it. I haven't come across any potholes after all the rain that we've had. But it's pretty green out here. A couple of years ago it was just basically brown. I've seen wombats just outside the campground. I can't remember, it was just down this section somewhere. We've seen wombats, and that was during the day. Okay, so just coming up to the entrance down here now. So you've when you book, they give you a code for the gates because it closes obviously in the afternoon or night time. So if you ever need to come out. Okay, you got to pay your park fees for bringing your car in. Okay, you can buy firewood at the office here, but I don't know if it's always available. And it just depends if there is staff in there. So I wouldn't rely on buying firewood here, but you may be able to. So it's $8 a vehicle you got to pay, which is a bit of a bummer if you're paying camping fees too. I think if you're paying camping fees, you shouldn't have to pay for parking too. That's just my view. And you can get a caravan down here, no problem. Go straight up to the picnic area, and that's, I'll turn right because this is where the main campground is. There's a few people in here. We've got plenty of big bins around. You've got fireplaces everywhere. You've got water taps around the park. You've got amenities here, outdoor showers. You've got hot showers inside. Amenities are really good. You've got washing up sinks outside. You have a disabled toilet and shower there, but you have to ask for the key when you book. You've got a kitchen, a proper inside kitchen area that you can book for catering if you want to do that. Got a couple of barbecues up here. There are plenty of places that are flat to park your van or even whatever you want to bring. There's a lot of flat spots here. And then view. They've got I won't go down the bottom section, but the bottom section is open. You can take your tents and swags down there, and also you've got the river down there where you can swim and put your kayak in. You've got a lookout to walk up to, which is excellent. I've walked up there. It almost killed me, but I did it. So if I can do it, anyone can. It's a great view up the top there. And that. And it's pretty much mostly grass here. I'd say, I don't know, 90% of it's grass. You will see the occasional wombat, and you will definitely hear some at night. Some big groups down here. We'll see possums. There are kangaroos here, but they're only up on the ridge. They don't come into the campground. I don't know why, but yeah. There's plenty of spots available. That's pretty much it. It's not a massive place, but there's plenty of room here. I think numbers are probably still capped because of COVID. Okay, and if you turn right when you come out the campground, section, or down here. So you got the main river down there, which you won't be able to see from where we're going to be in that, but people fish down there, they swim down there, they kayak down there. There's water that goes over the rocks that people, I think, even slide down and sit on the rocks. You got just a little lake to the left here. You might not see it on the video, but people swim. People not. I can't say I've seen people swimming in there, but I've seen plenty of people fish there. I've tried fishing in there, but I've never caught nothing in there. So. Got some undercover seating up here, some tables. They have some sort of education centre up here. They must do for schools maybe or something. I'm not too sure. More bins here. You got barbecues up here and more tables. Plenty of parking up here. And they've got toilets here. I know a lot of people, if you just come for a day picnic, a lot of people come to this side and they have their picnics, but you got tables here, you got some, I think there's one undercover section down there. There's a bit of shade there. And if you park here, you just got to walk there to the picnic area, so it's pretty close, you're not walking too far. That's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. If you come out on a nice day, come out, maybe just something. Come out for a day and have a barbecue or picnic, or bring your own lunch or whatever you want to do. Takeaway shop, I don't know, 10 minutes away from here. So this is basically between Camptown and Penrith, I would say. Maybe a bit closer towards Camptown, maybe. In New South Wales, that is, for those that aren't sure. And it's well maintained. We've never been here and it's been a mess. Well, those that are still watching, hopefully it wasn't too boring. So we've been here plenty of times over the years. I've camped here one night, and then I've done 2 nights here, I've done 3 nights here. There's obviously no powered sites at all. There is a power point outside the toilets, which I've seen people use. I know there's one power point, I'm not sure if there's any more than that, but... And phone reception is a bit scratchy. I'm with Telstra and it's not too bad. Depends where you are in the campground, but if you are desperate for a bit of internet connection, the only spot you really get a half decent signal where the toilets are is the telephone outside, and if you stand next to the telephone you will get better reception there. It's not perfect, but if you're keen and you want reception for your internet, you will get better reception next to the phone. And same with making phone calls. If you stand next to the telephone that's there, it's not too bad. And I've had reception in the campground too, just depends on who you're with and where you're standing and that. But yeah, I've got a couple of horses up here on the road. overtake and just here because I'm on a bit of a hill. I can't see over the other side. That's about it, guys, anyway.